Obiline is someone that I met 100 years ago. It feels like I think it was even pre-COVID, which makes it 5 million years ago. And he is actually related to someone that we know and love very much. But I know that you are going to love him even more. His name is Lliam Meredith. He has a brand new single out. It's called Tweegesig. En ons gaan met hom praat. Hallo Liam, hoe gaan dit?
Great, thanks to you, Danny. It's so awesome to speak to you.
First things first, publicly, I would like to apologize for rescheduling this so many times. But here we are, and I'm glad that you're still giving me the chance to talk to you.
No, I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful. Thank you for the opportunity.
No, man. Okay, so the last time that I saw you, we were at a market somewhere and I entered a chili eating competition and nearly died. And I don't think I said goodbye to you or saw you leave or anything in between my mascara running down my face and crying. So, what have you been doing since that day?
Listen, it's there's been a lot of changes with the idea of what I wanted my career to become. At the time, I was running with a band, and we were starting to do well, and they decided that life wasn't there for them anymore.
Oh, wow.
And then I fell off for like a second, took a break from music, and then when I started gigging again and started performing, I wanted to release my first song, and yeah, fast forward until now. I guess we've just been performing and saving up to put out new music.
Talk to me a little bit about the break, because I think that sometimes when someone says, I'm taking a step back or I'm taking a month off of this music thing or whatever, I think we often look at them and go, I mean, like it's kind of scary because you have momentum, you've made a name for yourself, and now we all look at it and we go, you're kind of letting it all go. But sometimes those breaks are so necessary. What was that break for you? Like, and also, like, how did you have the guts to do that? Because you had momentum and now you kind of stopping.
Well, it was more for me because when I started performing with this band. When I started doing professionally and doing it more often, so I got very comfortable performing with other people. And when they decided not to be a part of that anymore, I had to kind of take a step back and really think, how am I going to do this myself? Am I able to do this myself? And if I will be doing this myself, will I be able to do it myself?
Mm.
So basically, a lot of that was plotting and planning, like my next 5 years. What do I want in the next 5 years? And yeah, that just then I decided to do it on my own, and we've been very blessed and successful so far.
Okay, so help me because I need a 5 year plan. How do you do that? What do? You sit down, you write down goals, and then how you smash them, or like what is the Liam Meredith foolproof 5 year plan?
Well, I wouldn't say it's foolproof. A lot of it is trial and error, but a lot of stuff I'm able to accomplish, I try to do as best, like getting a certain amount of shows a year or gigs, um, bettering my craft, eventually all points to eventually release more and more songs and to see what people think about it and if that my music appeals to other people.
I wanna ask you a question that in 5 years we can come back to. What is the ultimate goal for this 5 years? Like, what is the end goal? So that in 5 years, when I chat to you again, I can go, remember when you said this? Look how much further you've gone.
Well, in 5 years, I would like to perform at least in front of 10,000 people singing the same song that I wrote. That is like always been my end goal since I started music.
Now, the song, the this one that I'm going to play, it is your original work. It is called Tweegesig. Um, is this off of, do you have a body of work? Is this the first single, or are you doing single?
So that song Tweegesig is my very first single I ever released. We've got another one locked and loaded, ready to release. We're just discussing, it's still in the works of figuring out how we're going to do it and with who we're going to do it. And yeah, so we're very close to releasing our second single. So after that second single, we are hoping to release an EP.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you've got it like all done.
Not all done yet, but we're working on it. It's a
I
slow
love.
process because it's very expensive to be in studio all the time, especially when you're doing it independently.
Well, this is another thing, right? That no one ever thinks about is how much money it takes for an artist to gift us just a single and how much thought and planning. And it's insane when I speak to some of my friends and I find out how much a single costs to make.
It's I was also shocked the first time I decided, okay, I want to put some of my work out there, how much time and money it does cost, and a lot of things you didn't even think of that cost money. So a lot of that was a big surprise and a learning curve for me. That's just how I learn more and more every day about the music industry, and it's like very good because I get knowledgeable.
But also, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this. I'll cut it if we're not. You actually have a famous family member who's in the music industry, right?
Yes, I do. His name is Joe Black. He's a really good mentor to me.
I was just gonna
he's he's
say,
he's always been like my favorite person in the world. Like we, even since I was little, I always liked hanging out, going to visit Uncle Joe, and
no.
I used to call him Jojo instead of Uncle Joe. So I used to always be very close to him, and he he always used to play guitar and sing in front of the family members and get a campfire thing started. And I always want to learn to play the guitar so I could do that as well. He was a big inspiration and mentor to me in the career I've built so far.
What did he say about Tweegesig?
So this is a lot of people think that, oh, because Joe Black's your uncle, he's gonna baby you. He's gonna always
Yeah.
like tell you what's the right thing to do. But plays very open cards with me when it comes to music. He gives his honest opinions all the time. He actually helped us construct a lot of the things, fix a lot of the issues that was with the song. So his involvement in that was also, but the end product he approved. So that's awesome for me.
Listen, Liam, there is no other way. Like, I'm sorry about this pressure that I'm putting on you now, but like, it's in your DNA. Like, officially, it's in your blood. Music.
Yeah,
You
my
have
mom's also a
someone.
good singer.
You see, it's not just your uncle; it's your mom
Yeah.
as well. So, like, it's in your blood. It's in your family. And you have the mentorship and the connections, bro. If you don't win a Grammy, like, I'm sorry.
Listen, that's the end goal. If I ever win a Grammy, Danny, then we're gonna have to go party because
Oh
you
my
called
gosh.
it.
Done on you though, because you'll have the money and I'll just be poor
Yeah,
still
of
in
course.
Brakpan.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Sounds fair.
Okay, so kom ons praat 'n bietjie oor die nuwe enkelsnit, dis twee gesig. Waaroor gaan hierdie?
So dit was eintlik 'n liefdesliedjie voor hy eintlik hierdie
Oh.
break-up vibe begin het. Ek en my meisie het hom eintlik begin saam skryf. En die hele chorus het nie geklink soos wat hy nou doen nie. Toe toe ek met 'n finale song gekom het na die graaf toe om op te neem. Toe het hulle gesê nee, ons moet 'n paar van die lyrics change en soos die vibe van die song bietjie change want hulle dink dit kan 'n goeie song wees op die einde van die dag. So toe skryf Graaf 'n paar lyrics in die song en toe word hy van 'n liefdesliedjie na 'n break-up song toe. It morphed into a break-up song.
Dude, I have been telling everyone that will listen to me, we need to capitalize on our heartbreak because Adele did it,
Yeah,
Taylor Swift did it, guy, and they are not crying anymore. Do you know what I'm saying?
you gave my secret away now. That's what I was going for. Damn it.
Okay, wait, hang on. I need the tea. I need this tea so bad. So you wrote the song together while you were still together, but now you've released
Exactly.
it as
We
a
are still
breakup song.
together.
Oh, wait, are you back together?
No, we never broke up. We, like I said, it was written as a love song, and Graf says love songs don't sell as good as breakup songs, so we turned it into a breakup song instead.
Wow. You know what? You should definitely just lean into the narrative of we broke up so that like all of the women can console you in your DMs.
Uh, I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
I love you. Okay, so now we have a breakup song. Is the next song maybe a love song? What are we getting next?
So the next one is kind of a step back away from heartbreak or love and stuff like that. We wanted something that you can, listen when you're having a mate over or when you guys are having a party. So it's more of a get together have a good time type of song. I don't know if you remember Glasgas, the band Glasgas.
Yes.
So every person I've played the demo to has said, "Listen, this reminds me of such a Glasgas song," and it's got and so it's basically your upbeat Glasgas type of vibe.
I am ready for this. When are we getting this next single? Sorry, we're just playing this first one now. When are we getting the next one?
The next single, so I'm in the works of speaking with Kaleski Artist Management. We're distributing through them. So when they get back to me and tell me the perfect date to release, that's when we will be. So it will be in the next month. It will be definitely before the year ends.
And Liam, obviously you're really busy. Like you've got this Tweegesig single out now that you're probably like performing and touring. You've got another single coming, hopefully an EP. Are you also performing around the country? What are you busy with?
Yes, I am performing from pub to pub as for right now, but I'm doing a lot of opening shows in later the year, and we just finished doing the Coffee Feast in Hermanus, which we also did a radio interview over there. Really nice people from Caledon FM, and yeah, so like hopefully I get to do more shows like that towards the end of the year. But the next confirmed big one is with Joe Black in Nelspruit on the 24th of no, the 14th of October. So
Oh,
yeah.
love this. This is amazing. Where can we follow you to find out where you're performing? Maybe you're like in our towns or our cities and we can come and check you out.
So Danny, here's the thing, right? We know you know how Liam is usually spelt, it's spelt with one L. So my parents wanted to be different, right? So I usually tell people to so that they can remember. I said, my guys, my name is spelt with two L's because I was born with a stutter and parents with a very bad sense of humor. Okay. So I tell people to go find me at double L Lliam Meredith official on Instagram, or you can go find me on Facebook and then on TikTok as Lliam Meredith.
I'm
And yeah, my stuff should come up.
I'm dying. That's the best story I've ever heard.
Yeah, I still that great stage name still hasn't hit me, so I'm still waiting for that.
No, Lliam Meredith is a great stage name. It doesn't sound like a real name.
Thanks.
It's like Danny Painter. We were just really lucky.
Yeah, but our parents chose our stage names, right?
Yeah. Liam, thank you so much for your time and thank you for your single and thank you for your patience every time I've cancelled or moved this Zoom.
No, thank you for this opportunity. It really means the world to me. Thank you.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans listening to Jacaranda FM?
Yes, please find me. Please keep up with what we're doing. You guys won't be disappointed. We are definitely the next best thing in South Africa.
I can vouch. I've seen him live before his new Lliam Meredith self. And I can tell you, even then, 100 years ago at a chili festival, I thoroughly enjoyed his performance. So
That's
I
a
can
huge compliment.
only imagine that you are bigger and better than you were back then. Liam. So I know that they're going to enjoy whatever they see.
Fine wine. Thank you so much.